Hi, I'm Chris Armstrong, QA strategist at Provar. I've been a tester for 17 years and I fell into testing. Did I say fell into testing? I did. And everybody I talk to who's a tester seems to say that they fell into testing. There doesn't seem to be a defined path into testing. What it is that makes a good tester or a great tester. Myself and some colleagues did a bit of a workshop on this and we came up with about 9 key attributes that we think make a great tester. Now today we're going to look into those attributes, not so much the things that you will do, not the skills or the application of things, but more the key character attributes for being a great tester, and perhaps you could be a great tester. Curiosity, the art of discovery, that childlike way of looking at the world and trying to understand how things are put together. What happens if I do this or I do that? If I put these things together, if I do that. That is such a core attribute for being a great tester that it's the most important in reality. And without any of the other things, I think really you've got it with curiosity. But critical thinking comes next. And that is looking at things and understanding that things could be better, they could be more correct. How does that apply to what the most important things are, and how can we achieve those things? Having that gut that identifies things don't look right. Your eye for detail identifies things are out of place, or they seem to be just running not quite so smoothly, or maybe your ear is good and strong for audio issues. Not being a sheep and just following how everyone else has done things before is so important, because we always require new ideas, new innovations. Continuous improvement is such a key aspect of agile software development. Thinking outside of that box, challenging requirements, acceptance criteria, thinking about how our users may use our product beyond how it's been designed, both for good and for bad. Addressing those things as early as possible can be so important to achieving the best quality for your product. Being quick to learn, to identify things, to upskill, and then to be able to communicate them and teach others is really vital for testers, because often we are the communication seekers and the ones who are looking to find out the most we can about our product, but then to be able to share that with other people, because software development is a team sport. Having that spatial awareness, our understanding of those around us, both the people and the products and the end users, our wider business goals, and all of those aspects are so important. We need to understand why it is that we are here, what it is that our product is doing, and how that impacts the wider ecosystem, both for our own product and for the other teams around us, but also for our end users, and how we fit into the world and their ecosystem. If we have that understanding, we have that purpose, we'll have that drive and understanding, and then we will be more motivated, hopefully, to produce a better quality product for those end users. Being able to communicate well is so important, both with other people in spoken word, but also written word, both listening and speaking. Think about, I've got some feelings, like I've got a gut that tells me this is wrong. How do I articulate that? How can I say that in the correct way, the most diplomatic way sometimes, that people will understand what I mean, what I've been doing, how did I find this issue, what it was I was doing when I got to this problem, or if I've got a new idea, or any of these things that we might do. How important the communication is cannot be understated. Creativity is so key as well, because we're looking at so many different problems, both with people and with software, and any number of unforeseen circumstances, and the way we are able to adapt and change to resolve problems is what makes us an efficient and effective team. We may have to take a tool that really wasn't designed for something and work it. We may have to take different parts together or different people together and make our testing solution better. And we look at things like ensemble testing and pair testing. We see a blog, we see a conference talk, and we think, how can this apply in my situation? And that kind of leans into the flexibility of being a tester. If you like not having every day the same, testing will work great for you because you'll have different interactions. You're testing one bit of software one day, you might be testing a different bit of software another day. You might be in a mob session one day. All of these things are so different, and also because the art of discovery requires us to find out new things, we will have to be flexible and reactive and proactive for many, many parts of our days. We couldn't really talk about key attributes for testers without talking about being able to break stuff. A lot of people think they've got that as a kind of like an innate thing. And I guess it's true, but in reality, testers don't want to break things. We want our product to be as robust and resilient as possible so that we provide the best user experience for our end users. So then we end up having to use those attributes of curiosity and critical thinking, thinking outside the box, being quick to learn, spatial awareness, good communication, creativity and flexibility, all to inform our testing. It could be stress testing, it could be smoke testing, it could be exploratory testing, it could be any manner of different testing approaches that all feed into us trying to get the highest quality product and the highest level of confidence in the quality of that product as possible. Now, I hope that this has been an interesting list for you, but I also hope that there have been things that have resonated with you, because the testing world needs new and different ideas. It needs different perspectives from different backgrounds, different approaches, as the software industry is ever changing, and testing needs to change with that. So if you think that you could be a tester, then we recommend you look at things like Ministry of Testing for great resources, and to come on to Up for more quality and testing content.